Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. This is going to be a trade recap, January 28th, 2025, and we got absolutely cooked on NASDAQ today. I took two trades. I tried shorting the markets twice and got cooked both times. This one, unfortunately, wicked us out and then ran out our take profit one. But honestly, at the end of the day, I was trading in the wrong direction. And yeah, so I kind of asked for this one as trading. The bias was just very wrong. That's kind of the only thing I can think about what I got wrong on today was just bias. Everything else was executed absolutely perfect, following my rules, and everything was super clean. So I have no complaints about this whatsoever. But I want to jump right into these trades here really quickly, just so you guys get a brief understanding of kind of what was going through my head and so forth. So I'm just gonna go to bar replay here quickly. Start off right there on this trade here. So looking on the daily time frame, as you guys are aware, ES is at all-time highs. The S&P is at all-time highs, and we do have this S&T with all-time high here. And usually, I do understand all-time highs. There is no such thing as an S&T. It's been proving me wrong. We had new week opening gap above us. We had a few unfilled 4 hours above us. So like, I don't know why I was kind of shorting. We also were delivering from this daily fair value gap, so shorts were kind of, yeah, not the best play today. I'd definitely say that. But this is why we journal. This is why we learn from our trades. So what I saw was this rejection to the upside here. We pushed up after the news came out, and we tapped into this 4-hour fair value gap right here. So we swept these highs, tapped into the 4-hour, sweeping out session liquidity and all of the major liquidity. And I saw that, okay, so now we have a liquidity sweep. We're tapping into the 4-hour fair value gap. I would personally like to see a retracement before I go for any longs. Maybe I'm going to catch the retracement, and then there may be a potential for longs at some point. So I saw that we swept liquidity. We're in that 4-hour fair value gap, dropping down to the 1-hour at the time. Well, my apologies, dropping down to the 15 at the time. We had an unfilled 15-minute fair value gap that was resting below us, so we had sell side targets. I honestly wanted to see price dip into this 15 and then potentially look for longs, but at the rate that we were at right now, I was like, okay, shorts look actually pretty clean. So first things first of the checklist, we have a liquidity sweep. Second thing we had was a fair value gap to the left of us, which was the 4-hour. Perfect. So now all the confirmations are checked off. Now we can also look at, well, we have an unfilled 15-minute below. Check that box off. We had no equal lows below and no data low or nothing, but we did have the unfilled 15 as well as some unfilled 5s. So once I saw all of this going down, I noticed price started trading lower, and I thought to myself, well, if I'm going to take a trade, I need to see an internal SMT. And we, on the 1 minute here, we did get an internal SMT right here. As you guys can see, we have an SMT here. Well, I have it drawn out. And then we had this 1 minute IFVG here. Now, I entered on the 1 minute inverse fair value gap. As you guys can see, the 1 minute does fail. Why did this 1 minute fail? 1 minute failed because, first of all, we were bullish, and second of all, we traded into this 15-minute, respecting this 15-minute. So that's a big mistake I learning from this trade, is that I was trading into a 15 that got filled and is literally where price is respecting it in a bullish scenario. If this was a bearish scenario and the market was bearish, this should have been ran through, and my trade probably would have worked out, but we're in a bullish scenario, so bullish fair value gaps are still being held. I just wanted to see us dip maybe a little lower, like I said, into the lower one. So anyways, that was trade number 1. And trade number 2, I wrote out to my Discord that if we can get a nice SMT with this high, that's right here, then I'll look to enter if we can inverse a fair value gap. And we only fair value gap we had was this big 1 minute. So we had this 1 minute here, this 1 minute above. So I waited for this to be inverted. We inversed it on this candle right here, and we created an equal low. We created an equal low right here with this candle, but now actually looking at it, we tapped into that fair value gap. So this trade actually is invalid, and I should not have taken the second trade here. I should not have taken that because it rebalanced and it was respecting that. But anyways, learning, this is why you go back in your review, because you see little mistakes that you made. I'm going to get rid of this because it's just a lot of noise in our way. So like I stated, I saw that we inversed this 1 minute fair value gap and we just inverted it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to enter the trade. And as you guys can see, we got stopped out. And coming into it, the real good trade that could have been taken was right here. So if I look at this, right, we tapped into this 1 minute, and obviously this is hindsight, so it's a lot easier to just say that I could do this. But I mean, this is the actual trade that I was trying to look for, and this is the one that worked out for just take profit one at least, was this one here. So we created this SMT at the high, swept out this high, turtle soup here, SMT at the high, drop down to the lower time frames here. Let's see if we could have gotten anything on the 3 minute. Here we go, got a nice 3 minute fair value gap, and price decided to just tank lower, and you would have been able to catch this move that was right here. Now my rules do state 2 trades a day, and this is also after hours, so I wouldn't have taken this trade regardless, but this would have been the actual move you would have wanted to take today, and actually it would have hit TP2 as well. So this was the move you wanted to catch. If I wouldn't have taken that second trade, I probably wouldn't have taken this just because it was outside of hours, but this is what you've wanted to take. Regardless, those are the 2 trades that I took today, and those are the lessons that I'm also learning today is, you know, shorting at all-time high is iffy. Make sure when you're going to take your trade that we're not tapping and rebalancing and respecting any fair value gaps, just like we did there. We tapped slightly into that 1 minute, but we were still respecting it, which gave us just enough room to continue to the upside. As well, just stay patient, discipline, and really keep your eyes open for what's to come. Just really keep your eyes open for your A+ setup, because small little mistakes like this can cost you money. So that's what I'm learning from today. I won't say that I'm disappointed in any of the trades I took today. I executed when I wanted to execute it. I executed when I saw what I wanted to see. There was just a few mistakes and hiccups, which is why I took a loss today, and there's nothing that I can get out of today other than just learning. So anyways, if you guys like this video, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. It would really mean a lot if we can get at least 100 subscribers within the next few months here. That's my goal, is Q1 of 2024 at least reach 100 subs. So if you guys can hit that sub button, that would really mean a lot. Leave a comment below if you guys took a trade today. If you didn't take a trade, are you red, are you green, break even, whatever you guys are. And anyways, if you guys want to join the free Discord as well, link will be in the description. I post all of my trading analysis to the Discord, trade recaps to the Discord, and I also I put out all of my confluences, everything that I'm seeing before I take the trade, so you guys can also take the same trades if you are interested. Link is in the description, 100% free. Until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one.